Hello, church. I just want to talk to you briefly out of the Gospels, the Gospel of Matthew in particular. And I want to talk a little bit about what Jesus said to this group of people on the Sermon on the Mount in regard to judging. Now, Jesus said it plainly that he didn't even come into the world to judge the world. Powerful. So he unpacked on this society how to treat one another. I think it's important for this season that if you name the name of Christ, if you are a believer, that we learn a little bit more about God's mindset, which Jesus was unpacking on his historic Sermon on the Mount. And he says this in Matthew chapter 7, starting with verse 1. Do not judge others, and you will not be judged. For you will be treated as you treat others. The standard you use in judging is the standard by which you will be judged. Wow. And he goes on, and why worry about a speck in your friend's eye when you have a log in your own? How can you think of saying to your friend, let me help you get rid of that speck in your own eye? Hypocrite. First, get rid of the log in your own eye. Then you will see well enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye. Wow. Jesus was trying to relay to this group of individuals the key to kingdom relationships. As we learn more and more about God and all that he has done for us, and as we walk with him daily, it's important to maintain our relationships with others. Oftentimes, we can find ourselves judging others based on our own expectations, based on our own encounters. And Jesus was letting us know that just really shouldn't be. Everyone's on their own journey. Everyone has experienced their own trauma. And oftentimes, when we look at the life of another individual, we don't know the entire story. So, as we maintain our kingdom relationships, loving one another, it's important that we steer away from judging an individual. You can make decisions based off who you want to spend a lot of your time with. There's nothing wrong with that. Some people may be involved in some things that you don't necessarily agree with. But to stand as judge, we're actually positioning ourselves in the place of God. And we never want to do that. God is our judge. So he encourages them to actually examine yourself first. Get rid of the log or the beam that's in your own eye before you even begin to examine others. It starts with our own personal walk with the Lord. Thank you for joining me today. I just want to encourage you to visit my YouTube channel. I also want to continue to promote the books I have on the market. It is Well with My Soul, Show Us the Father. Soon to be released will be Kingdom Coach. It's a book about coaching as a believer and carrying that burden for the fatherless into that coaching environment. And coming soon, Weaponized by Heaven. Wow, it's a book I worked on for quite a long time, and I unpack the role of the Holy Spirit in the life of a believer, and I track it all the way back through the Old Testament. It's really a contemporary book about pneumatology, the study of the Holy Spirit. So that's coming soon. God bless you is my prayer. Have a great day. I declare blessings on you, your family, your children, and your children's children to the 1,000th generation. God has plans to prosper you. And remember, you were created for impact. as you discover more about your biblical identity, purpose, and destiny. God bless you is my prayer.